Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing tonight? It's Zach, and today I am finally giving my review for Fuller House Season 2. This is probably the Netflix original series that I am always so excited for to watch all in one go, then anticipate for the next season, no matter how long it's gonna take, whether it's a few months or a year. This season was fantastic with a bunch of wild and crazy antics from both the Fullers and the Gibblers, sometimes both at the same time and others just on their own, and they brought in a lot of characters that I personally love from the original Full House series, but added on to new characters that we might have just met through Fuller House. The entire season was super fun, and I really hope you guys have seen all of the second season so that nothing from this point on will be a spoiler or surprise you at all, because I'm going all out with it. The second season starts off at the perfect time of year, the beginning of school, when everyone is coming back from their various vacations. A few of the family dynamics are similar. We still have Max being the bubbly little kid that sprouts wisdom every now and then, and Jackson and Ramona are basically have the bickering brother and sister mentality figured out to a T. Fernando actually comes into the picture since he doesn't really have a home, and the whole premise for the series, or one of them anyway, is that he's going to be staying with them for an undetermined amount of time. As the episodes go on, we get a sense of the pros and cons of Fernando living in the Fuller house, some of which can be really hilarious, but others you just really wish that it wasn't happening, but the fact that it is makes it that much funnier. As in classic Full House fashion, there are little life lessons and tidbits of knowledge scattered throughout each episode, some of which you may not have known before or is something good to inform the kids about, or you already knew about it, but it's been a while since you've actually walked it out, and seeing it used practically in today's society, even though it is on a fictional Netflix series, is actually pretty helpful. As far as dislikes go, I didn't really have many this season, except for the overuse of adult humor. I understand that people who watched Full House have no doubt changed in their sense of humor throughout the years since that's actually been on TV, so like 3 decades. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you need to evolve the humor from the nice light comedy that it was to the adult suggested humor that takes place a little too much in Fuller House. One crack here and there isn't all that bad, but when it gets to be like 5 straight in a row or 7 throughout an entire episode, that's getting a little bit too much, and I think they really should have pulled back on that a little bit. We get that it's a Netflix series, we get that you can do what you like because this is a new form of the same Full House mentality, whatever you want to call it. But keep the comedy as comedy and don't try to push the envelope with it or take away from that original feel that everyone loved and what I thought this whole Netflix Fuller House series was based off of. And there is just so much quirkiness that happens in this season. I mean, right off the bat, Jimmy Gibbler, Kimmy Gibbler's brother, comes on the scene, and him and Stephanie automatically hit it off. We see their relationship develop throughout all of season 2, and it's just fun to watch those two play off each other, then come together and really give us an all-star performance. Another really fun cameo was that Bruno Tonioli, one of the judges on Dancing with the Stars, makes an appearance in an episode where Ramona has a dance audition, and he actually comes to the Fuller house and give a couple little cracks and jabs at the show itself and head judge Len Goodman. After Ramona's audition, he actually whips out a 10 paddle, which I had no idea he was going to do that, but as I'm watching the show with Sarah Jane, I actually said, come on, give her the 10. and then he pulls out the 10 paddle. I swear, I have had no communication with the director or anyone on the show whatsoever, but I just thought it was really cool that I was able to pick that up. But the craziest cameo that came out of season 2 is that Gia comes back. Gia was in a few episodes in Full House where she would persuade Stephanie to start smoking and encourage her to pick on DJ because she was the preppy chick that really didn't fit her style of living. Season 2 of Fuller House, she's back at it again, this time with vaporizers. She's trying to get Stephanie to try vaping and is still calling DJ a square, trying to kick her out of the band that they're trying to restart, which I didn't remember, but SJ actually did, so that's really cool that they were able to bring that into the Netflix series. And along with bringing back one of the original characters, the fourth wall breaking continues, this time majorly centered around Netflix itself. Jimmy and Stephanie are talking in one episode, and Jimmy says, "Gee, if only there was a way that I could watch all of these episodes at once for a predetermined amount each month." Jesse even makes one crack at Michelle, because again, she wasn't here this season, that they are gathered around the table for Thanksgiving dinner. He kind of leans back in his chair, looks at the camera, and says, "Come on, it'll be fun." I never get tired of those quick little quirky moments in shows when they actually decide to acknowledge that, yes, we are on a TV show, this is not real life, there is actual reality outside of what we are, so let's acknowledge it and just have fun. One fun little thing that I noticed in the title sequence is that besides Tommy, there's actually 2 names, which to me suggests that he is being played by 2 different babies. There are actually a lot of parallels in Fuller House that you can trace back to Full House, and I think that gives quality to the show, that they paid attention that much to have this stuff reoccur, but it's in a different way. What did you guys think of the second season of Fuller House? Did you love it as much as you liked the first season? Did you notice the different roles that the characters took on, like DJ, Steph, and Kimmy being the 3 moms of the house, parallel to Danny, Joey, and Jesse being the 3 dads? And what do you think is going to be happening if there is a 3rd season? I'm pretty sure there will be, because if they're going great with it right now, why should they stop? Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. I would love to hear your thoughts on this 2nd season and what you're hoping will come if we get another one. Anyway guys, that's all I wanted to bring to you today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to hit the like button, share it around with your friends and your own family, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to be notified of all of my latest videos. Vlogmas is just about done, and I've been making a video every day since I've gotten back from university. If you have missed any of those videos, or you just want to re-watch them, you can follow the playlist that I will have over here. And if you want to see what I predominantly do on the channel in my Geek Speak playlist, you can click up there. It's been great chatting with you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Live to be different and be who you were made to be.